Morning, Miss Uchi. I'm Antoinette Bocal, an accredited competency assessor for Barista and C2. Here is my letter of appointment. May I have the assessment package? The assessment package was complete, which consists of the following: 10 copies of accomplished application form, 10 copies of self-assessment guide, 1 copy of assessor guide, 10 copies of the specific instruction to the candidate, 10 copies of competency assessment result summary, written test, written report, answer sheet, and rating system. Let us acknowledge the presence of our AC manager, Ms. Bianca Peña, and Ms. Sharina Bertuebeo, DESDA representative. Do not worry about their presence. They are here to observe and check if the conduct of competency assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedure. Before we begin, let me first check your attendance, and after that, present to me your admission slip once your name is called. Please also sign the attendance sheet. I have here with me your accomplished self-assessment guide and application form. This is an evidence that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated in Barista and C2. Today, I am going to administer competency assessment for Barista and C2. It is composed of basic, common, and core. The core competency is divided into 5 units of competency, which is prepare espresso, texture milk, prepare and serve coffee beverages, perform basic maintenance and machine equipment, perform basic cashiering and general control procedure. The purpose of this assessment is to measure your knowledge, skills, and attitude, as well as to determine the level of your competency. For you to earn the national certificate, you will perform latte art and milk steaming, extract espresso and tamping, clean and maintain espresso machine. For your personal needs, the comfort room is close to the lobby. For 30 minutes, you can have your lunch either on the canteen or here if you want. If you need anything or you want to go outside and ask questions, just call my attention and I will give you a time. However, I will not entertain any concern or question once the assessment is started. The first aid kit is located near at the door. If you have difficulty in understanding the instruction and on the written test, just call for my attention so that I can explain it to you again and adjust into any consideration. And if you have concern, clarification, and question, please raise your hand so that I can answer, and once the assessment has already started. Please refrain from asking questions because it's no longer allowed. In addition to that, once the assessment has already started, cell phones are not allowed in the assessment area. Please turn it off and put it in your bag, and also don't bother your fellow candidates. If you have any doubts or questions with the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit it to the assessment center. As your assessor, I have the right to stop the assessment if there is a danger or violation while your assessment is going on. For issuance of national certificate, the AC manager will inform you can claim it within 5 working days, including holidays after the assessment. The validity of the national certificate is 5 years. After the assessment, if you found to be not yet competent, don't worry because you can be reassessed 1 month after this assessment or any time at your convenience. Since Barista is a full qualification, you have to undergo the whole assessment process. During the assessment, please observe safety while you are performing the task. Wear your personal protective equipment. Make sure to check all tools and equipment and observe health and sanitary practices. In regards on the result and process of your assessment, avoid taking pictures and record video on the assessment procedure and assessment package. We observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure integrity of the assessment package. The information of your assessment result is only available on the authorized personnel and on the institution where you have your actual training. Is there any question? I will now provide you the specific instruction for your written examination. It is a 30-item test. For you to pass, you have to get 25 correct answers. Please read and understand it carefully. If you have difficulty in understanding, I am willing to translate it our local dialect for you to understand. You will be given 30 minutes to answer the written examination. Let me now assign your respective assessment area. For you, Miss Vitalicio, you are assigned in assessment area number 1, and you, Miss Narbasa, you are assigned in assessment area number 2. Let me remind you that you will perform and finish the task within 1 hour and 30 minutes. All the necessary tools and equipment are ready for use in your assessment area. You can now proceed to your workstation. Time's up. We may now proceed to the oral questioning. These oral questions are part of formal assessment for the unit of competency in Barista in situ. There are 3 questions and you are required to answer all of them to the best of your ability, and I will record whether or not you have the answer correctly. Please proceed to the waiting area and wait for your name to be called. Miss Vitalicio, sit down. So, first question, what is espresso?
Espresso is a coffee brewing method that involves forcing a small amount of near boiling water through fine ground coffee under pressure.
Second question, what is the difference between a cappuccino, latte, and a macchiato?
A cappuccino is made of the equal layer of espresso, followed by steamed milk and topped with a milk foam. A latte has less espresso, more steamed milk, followed by milk foam. With macchiato, you start by filling it with espresso before topping the espresso with milk foam.
Last question, how do you clean and maintain espresso machine?
That's my previous job. We cleaned our machine daily at the end of every shift to maintain a healthy environment and a lengthy process because of necessary safety protocols.
Okay, thank you. Miss Narbasa, you're next. Have a seat. Okay. What is espresso? What is the difference between a cappuccino, latte, and a macchiato? How do you clean and maintain espresso machine? Okay, thank you. Is that all? Okay, you may now go back to your seat. Miss Vitalicio, have a seat. How do you feel about the assessment?
I feel good.
For your demonstration, you already know how to extract the espresso and to make latte art and steam milk. You perform well for that reason in your demonstration. I will mark you as satisfactory. In your oral questioning, you answer all my questions correctly using the English language, so I am also satisfied. Overall, I will mark you a competent. Congratulations. You may now claim your national certificate at the provincial office 3 working days. After today, just bring 50 pesos in the passport size picture. Please sign the rating sheet and cards. Again, congratulations. Narbasa, you're next. Have a seat. How do you feel about the assessment? For that reason in the demonstration, I will mark you as not satisfactory. In your oral questioning, you answer all my questions correctly using the English language, so I am satisfied. Overall, because of your demonstration, I will mark you not yet competent, but don't worry because we'll still be receiving COC and you can reassess anytime at your convenience into the assessment center of your choice. But if you are not satisfied with my decision, you can write a letter of appeal with 24 hours just addressed to TESA director. But if you agree, you may affix your signature here. Ms. Uchi, I will now turn over to you one copy of assessor guide and 10 copies of specific instructions for candidates. Thank you.